Welcome back to FallingFoxGaming, everybody. I am your host Blaine, and today we're playing some more Starbound, Frackin Universe. Now, when we left off, we had finished clearing out this Floran base here. I think it was actually a prison, and we explored a little bit of the planet. Now, I don't plan on doing any more exploring today. Today is actually going to be focused primarily on building our next colony for the glitch. I know we have a bunch of stone left over from some of our old exploring, and I think we can make some platforms and some bricks out of it. So we'll probably use that to actually build the structures here in the dungeony area. And along with that, I know we don't really have much in the way of glitch furniture left over, so we're going to have to take a trip back to the glitch kingdom and buy some stuff from the vendor there because he sells all that stuff regularly. So we will have glitch stuff soon. But let's head back down to where we are building on this planet, which is just kind of in the dungeony area here, and see how we want to lay things out. Okay, I took a quick detour to stop up at our ship to grab a bunch of our resources, just so I didn't have to run back and forth a bunch of times after looking at what we want to build. But now we'll head back down to the planet. Alright, back on the planet. Of course it's nighttime. Thankfully, this place is not that far away. It's just over to the left of where we actually spawn in on the planet. I might want to get rid of this, yeah, we're going to do this. Now, this might seem a little bit dramatic, but oh no, it's one of those big, spooky guys. Now, that tunnel might seem dramatic, but I'm also lazy. Ah! Haha! Man, these guys are terrifying. I really do like them, though. Alright, taken care of. And let's head back down here. Alright, so first, let's get up some light, because, unfortunately for you guys, I really hope this isn't too dark. Now, I do apologize if this is actually a really dark video for you guys. YouTube used to really darken videos a lot, and then sometimes it doesn't now. It's really hard to predict what it's actually going to do. But I'm thinking because this building, or this entire structure looks kind of ramshackly, I think we're going to try and stick to kind of all natural stuff. More so than the actual pre-finished stuff. So I think, well, the cobblestone looks kind of dumb, doesn't it? I don't like that. Yeah, cobblestone, I really don't like the way that cobblestone looks there. But I don't have enough of the other... Oh, I'm dumb. You know how we can fix this? How do we get more of these bricks? Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch right here. Just take them. Because we can do that. The rock bricks. Yeah, there we go. Much better. And this is why you get a matter manipulator. Because you can do crazy stuff like this. And this should give us plenty of blocks to actually craft what we want to craft. And come to think of it, we could actually probably turn this into a spot. This would be the perfect little spot to put a merchant. That's something to keep in mind. And there, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to throw a door on here. And I think we're going to use this as a place. I actually like it. I like it a lot. Go ahead and just set up a couple torches to make it a little bit brighter in here. And there we go. So our kind of Wait a second. I could have put a door on this side too. Couldn't I? That'd make a weird stairway though. So I'm not going to do that. We do have stone steps. I should probably make use of them. Yeah, there we go. That didn't connect. Darn it. You know, you think with how much I've built in this game that I would remember to do this, but I literally never do, and I forget every single time. Yeah, I could do that on this side too. I'm going to, just because I actually want the extra bricks so I can do more building inside. And we need that space clear for the door, right? I think so. Yes. And then stairway. Look at that. It's almost like this was supposed to be here, except for it doesn't look like it fits in at all. Alright, and so this will be the main living corridors. So we have the merchant over there, and then we'll have, maybe we'll put a couple of guards in here. So maybe we'll separate this into a couple of rooms. What if we do an upstairs up here, and have it go to say, okay, our torch is in the way. Get another torch. Right there, and then that, hold on, let's put a torch down here and make it brighter again. So let's lower these a little bit because they're going to be right in the way of our floor, because that's actually a good height for a floor. And then if we do stairs coming down here. Okay, so we're still going to set it up kind of like a castle, primarily because, it's the glitch, and that's kind of their thing. So I'm going to stick with the stone being part of the aesthetic, and then same with, we should probably do the floor double layer. That's just kind of generally how they do things. It looks a little bit nicer that way. Which means our stone steps are going to be incorrect now. Well, actually, that works out pretty good. It does not look very good, though. I don't like that. Oh, that works. Just like that. Does it work? Yeah, that's fine. Gotta fix that torch. There we go. Modify these. Get the proper door in here, because that's going to bug me otherwise. Accidentally turn the torch off. There we go. So what I'm thinking is that we maybe do the same thing on the other side. Hold on. Was that straight across? I'm messing up my own things here. Hold on. You know, this isn't bad for coming up with this off the top of my head. I actually like this. This creates 2 rooms here, plus technically this big one would be counted as a room. And we could even, if we just separate this here, kind of like so. So that gives us 3 people plus the merchant over there. If we do a guard in this main area, we could even potentially like shut down this here and make this a separate guard room here too. So there's a guard that's right here. I'm kind of thinking about this on the fly, so if it's not perfect, my bad. And we can modify it later, but I'm just trying to think. Yeah, guard room there, then guard room there. So that'll give us 2 guards here. In this main room, what could we put here? Something cool could go right here in the middle. I'm not sure what. But then if we have, you know, a peasant, because that's what the glitch people have. And then down over here will be the Lord's chambers. Okay, so I think we should build the stairway from the bottom. Just looking at this. Now, I'm going to do a stairway kind of like this, where it goes across. So it's like a little like bridge type thing. So I think the stairway should enter from over here. I almost feel like we should go something like this, because I feel like then it's less likely to cause problems when we actually come down ourselves. Alright, so it didn't come out as clean as I had hoped, but it still looks pretty good in my opinion. I think this fits the aesthetic. I was going to try and match it and go perfectly zigzag all the way down, but I think this fits the ruins a little bit better, and that's kind of what this was. I'm pretty sure this just looks a little bit nicer. Alright, we got to add in some lights here just so we can see. So these aren't going to be permanent ones. These are just mostly so we can see in the dark. So obviously this has got to be the main chamber for whatever lord is going to be here. This will be his main chamber, and this will be like his like sleeping chambers. So we'll cut that off from everything else. Now we don't have any doors right now, so we'll have to put them on there in a minute. But we can think about this. So this will be the main like dining hall type thing. So we'll want to have like a big table in here, maybe some banners and stuff. I think that's set up. I think what we'll do is we'll head back up and we'll go buy some stuff and try and start decorating. Alright, so I actually went back to King Mechus' place and bought a bunch of stuff and came back here, and I spent some time thinking about how I wanted to decorate this place. And I think I figured it out. Now I was going to go ahead and place everything down with you guys watching, but I think that would take a really long time, especially with me like screwing things up and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place things down room by room and then kind of give you guys an update as I go along, just so you guys can see the progress of how I decided to lay things out. I think I know how I want to do it based on everything I was able to purchase. So let's just get started with decorating. So the basic layout is pretty much going to be this. Up in the top 2 rooms, we're going to have our generic civilians. They could be whatever, as long as they're glitch, it's fine. And then we're going to have a guard in each one of these rooms. Now, technically, this big room here is going to be able to have somebody in it yet, but I haven't fully thought about exactly what I want in here yet. And then, of course, over here, we have where we're going to put our merchant. And I just remembered I have a bunch more of these banners that I should probably hang up. And it just occurred to me while putting the banners up that I don't have an actual background here. So I need to actually fill this in with something. I can't just leave it blank like this. I think this is going to do it, as long as, yeah, I think the only thing we need to add now is the colony deeds, and that should be good. And there we go. We got all of our main colonists down. I'll go ahead and just hold down the Alt button so you guys can see all their different names. All glitch. We have the shopkeeper over here, the 2 guards, and then we have the 2 peasants. And then just for fun, let's see what spawns in this main area if we plop down a colony deed. Nothing, because there's no bed. So that's not going to work. Okay, so with the main area being done, let's go take care of the royal area. Okay, so this is going to be the dining area, so we need a table down here first, and then a couple of chairs for important guests. And then we should probably have some cabinets to make it look fancy, and then probably some suits of armor to do the same thing. And you know, we'll put one of those in the main area for the royalty person too. And we should probably put some banners up to let everyone know where they're at. Now, I probably should have put a couple of the big banners in here, but I'm okay with just having the little ones. And if you notice, nothing in this place is centered and symmetrical. It's really frustrating because the way this entire like dungeon is set up, it doesn't really allow things to be perfectly symmetrical unless I like redid everything. So that's what we're going to stick with for now. All right, and we got our dining room set up, and we have our little guard that's going to be stationed in here. Now we just got to finish up the little like the bedroom area. And there we have it. We have our noble's bedroom as well. So our noble is Turnlance, and we had to modify his room a little bit to fit a desk in, but I think everything here looks pretty good. So I think that this colony is essentially done now. We have the Lord's bedroom, we have the dining room here, and then we just have kind of a generic staircase, nothing special going in here. And then there's my little work area right here, which I did leave this open to put another colony deed in here if we ever wanted to for some reason. Then we have a guards room, our 2 guards rooms and our 2 peasants rooms, and then our shopkeeper. So I think this is pretty good. I don't have any issues with this place, and I don't really see anything else that we need to do. I think it looks pretty good personally, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But that's going to do it for today. I know this is a pretty slow episode, it's just all building and stuff, but that's kind of what I wanted it to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.